guys, and welcome to a new Taryn Manning update video. We got the gift this year of a holiday rant. So where do we begin? Okay, so she does reference the Hollywood Reporter who did an article about her Instagram. Let me read a bit of that to you. The Hollywood Reporter wrote a whole long article on her. But the part we're going to read by them says, she's been called out for being too real, too drunk, too opinionated, too religious, too crazy, too silly, too serious, too conservative, too transparent, too alone, and just too online. So what's really going on with Taryn Manning? Is it performance art by a star suddenly without a stage after a pandemic and dual strikes? Is she leaning too hard into the edginess that makes her a great character actress? Or is she too authentic in an era defined by robotic, safe, and brand-friendly stars? Or, as many have wondered, is she under the influence of something more destructive, like substance abuse or mental illness? That last question became hard for her to avoid after she posted an instantly notorious clip to Instagram in August.
Was a married man and every night, well, for about 3 nights in a row, or even maybe there's a night in between, I was licking his butthole.
Every night, well, for about 3 nights in a row, I was licking his butthole because he liked it and I didn't mind doing it. Is that weird?
I didn't mind doing it. Does that bother? Is that weird? Yeah. And that is what demons do.
So they go on to document everything. Let's check out the part where they talk about her Instagram. She's considered deleting her Instagram account or at the very least not posting anymore to salvage some type of dignified career. But Manning also defends her online presence by saying that she's always been a little bit eccentric, kooky, and different. And the article with, Manning is waiting with open arms for whatever comes next. She feels that tingle but can't pinpoint the source. Something is coming, something is brewing, she says. I don't know what it is, but I have this excitement just like I did when I was 21. I feel butterflies in my belly every day. I feel like I'm on the precipice of something good, and I really feel hopeful. She does talk about us being tolerant of one another, and she says when she pops off, it doesn't mean she is drunk or high, which a lot of people speculate she is. I think it's just trauma. I think maybe she's indulged a bit in alcohol, but yeah, she's admitted that. But I mainly think it's just she's been done dirty in Hollywood and has a lot to sort through. And probably a lot she's still dealing with. There's this one part in this, you guys, where she talks about the beast and when the monster awakes, which was so bizarre and relatable at the same time. I think we can all say we've battled some demons of some sort, right? I mean, I'm not saying everybody is addicted to something, but I feel like there's a lot of us in recovery, and I feel like there's more than one way of recovery, whether it's drugs, alcohol, shopping, food. There's so many things. So I think a lot of us know what it's like to fight a demon, fight our demons. She also talks about her podcast coming out with Whitney Cummings, who hired her. And it sounds like she's going to be exposing/telling all, which does make me nervous for her. Things tend to get weird for her whenever any truth is exposed.
That is just too dangerous.
Yeah, if you don't drink the Kool-Aid, you don't drink the gold juice, then I will live forever and I'll have whatever I want. So I was offered the gold juice 3 times. I don't know, but I didn't drink it and I didn't want it. They send people after you. You can have everything you want, all the fame in the world, all the money. I'm like, what if I just drank it? It's all a real thing and it's scary. Feel like you don't have to air all your dirty laundry out on IG. I'm like, oh, this is nothing. I just want to start by saying there's just a lot going on here. But where I really want to start is, well, I've been told I have terrible lighting, so I went ahead and got myself a ring light. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. Yep, it's going to go ahead and get this right for once. I think it goes here. And then we'll go here. Yep. And then I can be just like... Wow! Would you look at... Yeah, maybe you were right, Whitney. I know there's a lot of stuff going on with the golden juices. And I'm so sorry if I've alarmed everybody, but it's like, well, has anybody tried to pee on you before? It's just a lot. My 20s and my 30s and my 40s. And it just, I don't know where your minds went, but my goodness gracious. People have told me that, be careful. Don't be pushed off of a like a freeway, like you might die because people want to pee on me. It's not fair. It's not even fair.
All right, let's get into her rant, and I'll meet you guys back here after we're done.
Thank you to all the wonderful people that shared, their experiences on my Instagram. You know what? According to the Hollywood Reporter, yeah, maybe my Instagram has become my diary of sorts. And listen, I'm not for everybody. It's like, you don't always like a song the first time you hear it either, right? Like the other day I made BLTs. I made vegetarian BLTs. My brother didn't want the tomato. Doesn't want it. I'm like, really? But that's a BLT, dude. Nope, doesn't want it. So he got extra mayonnaise and extra bacon. Vegan, that is. So my point is like, yeah, I'm not for everybody. And the way I put things into perspective is the way that my potentially Asperger's or spectrum, I think there might be a little bit of that going on. It's just the way that I do it. And basically what I was talking about last night is just how like intolerant we can be to one another, including myself. Like I could pop off some days, pop, just you know what? Doesn't mean I'm drunk or I'm high. It just means I'm being Taryn, and Taryn's always been emotional and reactionary. These things I've curbed. Listen, it's been way worse. Nice to keep the beast asleep. We let him sleep forever. We don't wake him. I picture the dog from Never Ending Story, like just curled up, like snoring. I'm like, just keep him asleep. Because when the monster awakes, I like to fight. I love to fight. I grew up doing karate. I love to fight. Like, #1 in the state of Arizona, co-ed, 2 years. Then I got second and I quit. Sore loser. A lot of ego, a lot of pride. I got a lot of ego. I got a lot of pride. It's short man's complex. Short lady's complex. Call it what you will. It's the real deal. Working on it. But in these holidays, yeah, some people, Jesus wasn't born on the 25th. Sorry. That's terrible. I know it's like saying the Easter Bunny's not real and Santa doesn't come down the chimney. I'm sorry. But it is a time that, what I love about it is that people get together and they're together with their family. And family's beautiful. And I know sometimes family's annoying, but my goodness gracious, when they're gone, the sadness. So we just want to try to cherish these moments. If Christmas brings people together like this, so be it. Even for people that don't celebrate that exact holiday, we got Hanukkah, we've got Yamiha, that's the Baha'i faith. We got, I don't know what there's all different types of religions, but it brings people together. Just like Thanksgiving, when they come and colonize, we still eat turkey. These man-made holidays kill me, but hey, as long as they're bringing families together and everyone's getting along, I'm with it. So I just want to say I love you all so much. Thank you for listening to my rants. There's a lot more to come. And I'm also starting a podcast. Happy to say Whitney Cummings inspired me, and we're setting it up. And I'm just chuffed. I couldn't be more happy. And it's all coming out. I'm going to let it all dangle out. My balls have dropped, and it's going down, baby.
I guess she's right. She isn't for everybody, but I'm a fan. You guys know me if you've watched me for a while. I'm rooting for her. Does that mean I agree with everything she says and does? No. But I'm rooting for her. I respect her as an actress. I respect her as a musician. Like I said before, she's just been done so dirty in Hollywood, and it seems like now that she's trying to find her voice, people aren't liking that. People aren't liking that at all. Anyways, you guys, I'll have more updates after Christmas. All my family's coming over tonight. They'll be here all day tomorrow. I'm just soaking in all the family time. But I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening wherever you are, and I will be back with more updates soon. Bye, you guys.